Damion, it was a wild ride for the Whitworth men's basketball team this weekend down in Oregon. You guys decided to dig yourselves a little bit of a hole at the start of both games. Came back out of it. First game couldn't quite get over the hump. Second game you did and actually finished really well at Pacific. So having said all that, take us back through this weekend and what you learned as the coach of this team.
Yeah, I mean, we did not handle the press very well at all, especially in that first game. And I thought our guys came out, took some punches, and really looked shell-shocked from the beginning. And that was unfortunate. I thought we were prepared, but sometimes you have to really feel the pace of a press team and learn that pace. And so anyways, we dug ourselves some holes. I thought our bench on Friday night did a great job on a couple of occasions of helping us draw back into the game. And but ultimately, through all of that, we gave up 21 turnovers for 32 points, and it's really hard to win a game when you give up so many free buckets. So credit to them for playing their system well, and we just did not do what we needed to do to win. Luckily, Saturday we had an opportunity to play another press team, not quite exactly the same, but we did much better against their press. We did start out a little slow again, but I thought we adjusted well in that game, and we had some big contributions, some guys step up. Really throughout the whole weekend, even in the loss, Dylan Westermeyer played really, really well for us at the guard spot off the bench, and that was really big. To do it in a high-pressure game was impressive. And then Caden Bateman did a great job on Saturday night, and also helping us handle the pressure some. And just in general, he was really good defensively on the glass, and hit his free throws down the stretch. So some really good positive things. Again, you hate having to learn lessons in the loss, but that's how life goes, and so we're going to approach it every time as an opportunity to get better and learn the things we need to down the stretch.
Talk about the quick turnaround now. You've got a game tomorrow night, Battle of Wits, taking on the Blues here at home. But then also you can't lose track of the fact that you got an important game to close out the first half of the conference schedule against Linfield on Friday. How do you schedule work and practice and all of that around this?
Yeah, it's obviously we did some prep for these opponents, small amount anyways, earlier in the week, just so that you could have a little bit of exposure because it's such a quick turnaround, and it's difficult just physically to be able to do things at the speed and the pace and intensity that you need to prepare for the quick turnaround. So a lot of it is mental preparation. Obviously, Tuesday night's a rivalry game, so I don't think there'll be any issue with both teams being prepared emotionally to go after it and compete. That's traditionally always the case. But then, you do have another pretty quick turnaround to our opponent on Friday, and that's always maybe even the more difficult one to prepare for because, like I said, there's such emotional build-up to a rivalry game. You got to make sure that you don't fall in a trap of not being prepared for the next one up.
What is it that these teams will try to do to either attack us or that we have to be prepared for?
Yeah, I mean, Whitman plays at a really great pace. They pass the ball really well. They cut really, really strongly, really fast. So I think it's a matter of really being locked in every second of every possession because you can't take any moment off because they do move the ball so well and cut really well. And they've been, since conference play, shooting up to their capability. They had a struggle in non-conference, but they seem to be back to what you would expect from them. So just the pace that they play out, I think, is a big thing on the offensive end, and those are things that we have to be prepared for, and it's hard to replicate in practice.